What is up, YouTube fam? If you're new around here, I am Baby Roses and I am a vlogger as well as I do hauls and review. Today I am really excited because I am going to start a new YouTube series and it's going to be called Tips I Wish I Knew. So we're going to start off with 5 things that I wish I knew about adulting, and I'm sure many of you can relate. The first tip that I wish I knew is houses are really expensive. So I'm sure when you were younger that is not something that you really think about. You just, live in your house. You didn't have to pay for it, of course, because your parents had to pay for it. And if you live in Hawaii, then you're gonna know this. If you don't live in Hawaii, well, I'm gonna let you know that living in Hawaii is super expensive, and when it comes to houses, they are one of the most expensive in the US. Houses here in Hawaii cost between, on average, $400,000 to $700,000, almost $500,000. $400,000 is only going to get you maybe a condo, 1 bedroom if you're lucky, a 2-bedroom. Now, who here can afford $400,000 to $700,000 outright? Not me. If you can, then hey, my name is Rose. Hope I can be your friend. Just kidding. Because houses are so expensive and you can't afford them outright, you will need good credit. So, because houses are expensive and you're still young, I would recommend saving money, and this is the best time to build your credit. Because what are you going to do if your parents kick you out? It is common here in Hawaii that people still live with their parents just because it is so expensive to buy a house here in Hawaii. If you're 50s or 40s, it's never too late to build your credit and to still save. Never too late. Second tip I wish I knew is that you work to pay your bills. Well, it seems like it. So, of course, when we were younger, that's not something that we think about. But when you get older and you actually accumulate all these bills, whether it be your phone bill, whether it be if you pay for cable, if you pay for any sort of subscription for TV, if you pay for your car bill, gas, or insurance, registration, and all of those bills, it just seems like everything that you work for goes to those bills. Now, if this doesn't apply to you and you found your calling, great for you. I'm sure a lot of other people like myself are still looking for their calling, so we don't feel like we're working just for our bills. My third tip that I wish I knew is that you do need experience to land a career, whether you have your degree or not. I did make a video about that in a little bit more detail, so I'll link the video up here, I think, or here. One of these corners. The video will be there, so go ahead and check that out. So to sum up that video is you're either gonna need a lot of experience or a lot of knowledge in order to land that career. Even with a degree, it'll put you higher on the pedestal. Is that how you pronounce it? Pedestal? Pedestal. Compared to those who don't have a degree, like you'll stand out more when it comes to looking at your resume. But when they do their interview, they're going to ask you if you have all these experience that's needed for the job. Right, and everyone's thinking, how am I supposed to have experience if no one wants to hire me? So I could get that experience right out of college, And basically, you either have to look at what the jobs are offering and gain all that experience, learn it yourself, gain all that knowledge, and then hopefully show them in the interview that you have all that knowledge. Or it's just going to be luck. You're just going to have to find that one job that will give you a chance even without that experience. Like, luckily I was able to. Of course, it's like a dual job, but that is fine because I am still gaining experience from this job. The fourth tip that I wish I knew is that relationships are not like those happily ever after fairy tales that we all thought. Remember when you were younger and you read all these fairy tales, watch all these movies, and then you thought that, oh, you're gonna just find the love of your life, fall in love, it's gonna be that first person you fall in love with, and then it's gonna be forever, happily ever after. Nope, that is not how life works, guys. That will most likely not happen until you have cried an ocean full of tears and had your heart ripped out. And then even then, some people still don't find love in their life. Not that true love that we all thought you're supposed to find. But I'm a big believer of everything happens for a reason. Now, if you're one of the lucky few that has found their love of their life and maybe it's your first relationship, then I'm happy for you. That's really rare, so hope you treasure that. The fifth tip that I wish I knew is that friends are harder to come by when you are an adult. The reason for this is that you're most likely not going to talk to a lot of the people that you went to school with, whether it be high school, intermediate, or elementary, and even sometimes college. The reason for this is everyone is adulting. They are working, they're busy, and they are trying to pay off their bills like everyone else. Or the only real thing that you had in common with them was that you either went to the same school as them, or it's because you just worked with them. I know a lot of people have drifted off. I did drift off with a few friends, and most of the friends that I still speak to are actually my elementary school friends. Yeah, and the reality is that you eventually find the ones who you click with or the ones who are true. That is it for 5 tips I wish I knew. I hope you guys really like this series. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into depth about all of these things that I just spoke to you about. If there's anything in particular that you want me to go more into, then go ahead and comment down below. If you like this series and you want to see more videos, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when I make new videos, and hit that bell so you can get a notification. And until then, stay tuned for the next video. I am going to start making a new video every week on Saturday. So stay tuned for next week's Saturday. The next video next Saturday will be ways to get extra cash. Bye!